Kawhi's Clippers and Luka's Mavericks have gone back and forth, resulting in a 2-2 series tie. Luka is coming off his overtime buzzer beater, but teammate Kristaps Porzingis is questionable with a sore right knee for Game 5 tonight. Chris Broussard still with us. Simple question: who you got? Who wins?
I got the Clippers. I had them in 5. Now I've got them in 6. So you know I got them winning tonight. But let me say this: Doc Rivers has not had a great series. We had Antonio Daniels, Skip remembers, champion with the San Antonio Spurs. He was on our radio show last night, and he made a great point. He said, whenever you switch everything defensively, you basically nullify the benefit of having 2 of the 3 or 4 best perimeter defenders in the NBA. And that is what's happening. You know, offensively, it's all isolation, very unimaginative, drive and kick. You know, they're not creating anything for anybody, making it easy. You look at the last play call for Luka with the double screen versus what Kawhi did at the end of regulation. That tells you Doc is being out-coached by Rick Carlisle, who's one of the best coaches in the league. So all that said, though, I do like what Doc said the last 2 days. First, he said his team was emotionally weak in Game 4. Now, he didn't say they're emotionally weak overall, which I agree with, but he said in Game 4 they were. And you guys know, one of the reasons I picked the Clippers over the Lakers this year is because I said they had that dog in them. But since the bubble started, they look like a bunch of puppies. And so they have got to get that fight back. I don't care that Patrick Beverly's out. You still got Kawhi and Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell and Marcus Morris and all these guys.
Whoa, you ain't gonna mention Paul George?
Dog.
Hold on, Chris Broussard. You named 7 guys but didn't mention Paul George.
I have never characterized, George is a great player. He's a star. I've never characterized him as a dog, though.
Okay.
He's not a dog. He's just a great player.
Okay.
But he can be carried by the other dogs, all right? So I think Doc saying emotionally weak will wake up the pit bull in them, so I like that. And then secondly, speaking of Paul George, I love what Doc said yesterday. I need him to shoot 20 times. I want him to keep shooting and keep shooting. Now, let me say this. It's a bit disconcerting that a 30-year-old perennial all-star who's played 80 playoff games could lose his confidence like this in the playoffs and stop shooting and stop wanting to shoot and being aggressive. However, if I was in his shoes, I need to hear what Doc said. You don't want him going out there second-guessing himself, feeling like, is my leash short? If I miss a few, is the coach going to yank me out? Is he going to be looking at me funny? You need to know that your coach believes in you, and if you miss 7 straight, he still wants you to keep shooting. So I think that these last 2 days, Doc has pushed the right buttons, and that will wake this team up emotionally and lead them to a victory tonight. I'm going to say 13 points.
I'm just trying to figure out, how does a team that have 2 guys on a $100 million contract lose to a guy on his rookie contract? And they can't stop the conga line because Trey Burke can get to the basket anytime he wants. Seth Curry is so confident, he calling PG all kinds of names. Tim Hardaway Jr. can get to the rack and Luka got a conga line. He hit in front of the conga line going to the basket. So I need you to tell me that, okay, you don't want to switch everything, but I just want to know why those guys can't stop. Why, Paul, if you're that dog, because that's what you tell me. So Kawhi's that dog. He got to go to Doc and say, Doc, I got it. Because you remember the last time the Clippers played before we had this break, they text LeBron, LeBron, what's up? Who you want? I got him. Ain't no switching. Ain't no this or that. I got him. If you that dog, that's what y'all keep telling me. LeBron don't have that dog like Kobe and Michael. Oh, Kawhi got that dog like Kobe and Michael. He got the mid-range. Well, I can't tell because they got a 21-year-old that's averaging 31, 10, and 10 against the 2 best wing defenders since Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. And nobody can answer me why. Why can't they keep him from the basket? Oh, he's the worst. Skip Bayless will give you all these stats, Chris Broussard. Of 149 guys that have taken 3-pointers.
7.
147. Okay. Luka Doncic is 141.
140.
Okay, yeah, okay. Of all the guys that have attempted 100 free throw attempts, Luka, Oh, well, okay. Why this guy, he doing that? How you getting all these points?
Wait, who's missed the most free throws in the bubble since they've been in the bubble? Luka, most in the league.
And guess what?
Wow.
You know what, Chris? And I'm going to turn it over to Skip. He keeps saying that the Lakers should have swept the 8th seed and Portland Trailblazers. Is the Dallas Mavericks a 2 seed or 1 seed? Why haven't the number 2 seed swept them? Can you answer me that? And without Porzingis didn't play, and Kane Fitzgerald threw him out of the game and with, 5 minutes into the third quarter, or they would be down 3-1, and you know it, Chris.
Shannon, I got a question. Who is the highest-rated offensive team in the history of the NBA? Oh, it was this year's Dallas Mavericks.
The 7th seed. The 7th seed. Is the highest-rated team in NBA history. Not the number 1 seed, Chris Broussard. Now, we normally equate that to who? The Trailblazers, not the Golden State. Oh, we saw Milwaukee have that high rating. But they were number 1 seed. How you the number 1 rated team of all time, and you the 7th seed?
Wait, who was the 3rd worst team in the NBA this year in clutch time situations? 3rd worst. Luka's team. Because Luka was horrible in last-minute situations.
I can't tell.
He was 0 for 10. I can tell. I can tell you that right now. 0 for 10. And let's be real about this. What just happened on Sunday? He took and made a very long shot that was an odds-on long shot. It was against all odds.
No, it wasn't.
Long shot. That's what it was. He was 0 for 10 in those situations. He had shot 3 air balls, as you just correctly pointed out, almost. He was 140th of 147 three-point shooters at 31.6% during the regular season. That included some bubble games. He's been not very good from 3. In fact, he's been awful from 3. And he made the shot that had to go in or they're down 3-1. So I'm with Chris. I haven't lost any confidence. I believe the Clippers will come out tonight and repeat what you saw in Game 3 on Friday night. That was a statement game. That was a watch this game. That was a game in which they dominated Luka and company, even though late he turned his ankle. But he'd played 30 minutes before he turned his ankle. Yeah. And look what he had done. He'd shot 4 of 14 in that game, 1 of 6 from 3. He'd scored 13 points, 10 rebounds. He always gets 10-plus rebounds and 10 assists. Yeah. But still, the dramatic impact wasn't nearly what it was on Sunday's game, right? They held him down to a low roar on Friday night.
You remember what he did in Game 2? In foul trouble. Played 28 minutes and dropped 28 and blew the doors off the Clippers.
Okay, I got you. But I'm with Chris. Everything he said from, who was it, Daniels, who'd you talk to on the radio? I can't remember.
Oh, Antonio Daniels.
Antonio Daniels, okay. Yeah, I agree with every point he made. I've been making the same points to Shannon. They switch because they got interchangeable parts. No, you don't. You have 2 great wing defenders, especially one who is a former Defensive Player of the Year. And I disagree with you about what happened down the stretch of regulation on Sunday. Kawhi said to them, I got him. And he took him every possession down the last 3 minutes.
Except, why wasn't he on him on that last possession?
Okay, but that's right?
I don't, look here. I got Kawhi. I knew he's like, I got Luka. I don't care if Seth hits that shot, if Hardaway Jr., if Kleber, I'm living with it. I'm just not letting that guy hit it.
I told you on Monday, you have to fight over the pick. If you're that guy, if you're Kawhi Leonard, former Defensive Player of the Year, you just say, we're not going to switch this. I'm not going to switch with Reggie Jackson and let Reggie on him.
He's not, Chris, people got to be honest. Kawhi is not that guy anymore.
He can be.
No, he can't.
But he still can be good. He's not what he was
because
3-4 years ago.
They changed
because he's doing more offense.
Thank you.
But he still is a good defender.
Yes. Okay. But he's just not that.
And by the way, there is no shame in occasionally trapping Luka at half court and just say, give up the basketball. Just trap him.
Time out. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen never trap anybody. Yeah, Chris Broussard, that you covered the game for a quarter century. Who they trap?
With Ron Harper and all those guys, they played swarming defense.
They played individual. Scottie Pippen say, hey, when Magic in Game 1 of the 91 Finals, when Magic Johnson lit up Michael Jordan for that triple dub, Phil Jackson say, Scotty. You know how he be yelling. And Scotty took him and that was the end of that. So that's what Scottie Pippen could do.
He had a lot of help.
I guarantee you, if Scottie Pippen was in his prime, I guarantee you Luka wouldn't be doing that.
They trapped a lot.
Well,
the 98 team trapped at midcourt
Yes.
a lot. But it wasn't a trap one guy. It's just whoever had the basketball got trapped.
That was Scottie. Scottie. Long,
You know,
long,
a lot of the great defensive coaches have always said they don't switch as a rule because it makes your defense soft.
It does.
It makes
Totally
you
agree.
mentally
It's like
soft,
surrender.
you know?
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so I'm
they
going.
should fight over all this
I'm
stuff.
going 130, 122 Clippers. What's Shannon Sharp going? Is he picking Dallas like he said he would?
I'm hoping Porzingis comes back. I'm going Mavs. I'm going to say 132, 127.
Really? You're on the record.
So
You
if
just
you go
picked the Mavericks.
Are you picking them in the series then? If they win tonight, that's huge.
Yeah, but they got the you know, like you
picking them in the
said,
series?
the only thing the Clippers care about is the Lakers. That's the only thing. That's the only time they seem to play hard.
That's
is when
true.
they play the Lakers.
Yep.
But they forget, you know, you got to get through 2 rounds before you get to see us. And that was in Luka's bag. You keep talking about, oh, he hit a. That's in Luka's bag.
Yeah,
that
let me
step back
throw this
between the
in.
leg is in his bag.
Yeah.
In his bag?
I don't care what Skip says. Luka Doncic is the new age Larry Bird. That's why
He can't shoot.
he's a bad
Hold on.
boy.
Larry Bird's one of the deadliest shooters in the history of this league.
Rick Carlisle
He
said that.
does other things that Bird doesn't.
Rick Carlisle said it. This is Rick
Rick
was
Carlisle playing with Bird.
he was on that 86 team.
What's he going to say about his players?
No, he,